Welcome to Manor Park Classics. It's our Friday walkabout. The good news is you've just got me today. Tim's gone for a pedicure, so he's probably in the process now, and I think he's also getting his hair done as well. I don't know. Anyway, good luck, Tim. Hope it works out for you. Anyway, cars that are going through or have just come in this week, there's a few, so bear with me. Start off with this 83-84 Ford XR4i in silver. This is a re-entry, but the vendor has put it back in at a reduced reserve. So this does represent a good buy. It's a beautiful car, finished in silver, factory standard, appears to be very original, but come and have a look and make up your own mind on this. But it is a very nice car. I have driven this car and it drives very well. Moving on, we have another Ford, while we're keeping in the context of fast Fords. We have a Ford XR3i convertible, and this is in a beautiful colour. I don't think it's quite a one-off, but it is an individual colour back in the day. Beautiful interior. It's got the Recaro style seats, as you can see as we're filming it now. But it's a beautiful car, clean car, nice blue, black hood. Again, it's a re-entry and the vendor has reduced the reserve and it is in at a new price. So that's this one. Moving down, we have a couple of cars here. Just mind the wire there. We've got this beautiful Rolls-Royce Seraph on trickle charge, as we do. So when we take your car in, what we do is put them on a trickle charge. So we keep the batteries fresh for you, something to remember. Two more cars here. Now, this one, particular favourite of mine, Jaguar XKR convertible. Now, this car is beautiful. Very rare colour. It's in British Racing Green, non-metallic. That's rare. Got the beautiful tan interior and it's got a tan hood. Very rare. Beautiful wood, nice car. I think it's got a parakeet fitted in there as well, but this is a nice car. Now, guess what? You know our favourite words around here, two things we like are starter classics and no reserve. This is no reserve. Can you believe that? A Jaguar XKR convertible, no reserve. Amazing, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. Here we have a Golf GTi Mark II. Again, very original car in Mars red. Twin headlight conversion, the original BBS wheels, factory sunroof, 5-door body shell. Again, beautiful car. Needs a bit of polishing here and there, but you know what? It's a Golf GTi Mark II. What more do you need to know? In original, unmolested condition. Now this car, again, those magic words are going to be offered for no reserve. However, I do think this car will do very well. Next couple of cars is these two here. Now this, I think we spoke about this car before. It beggars belief why this didn't sell. Astra GTe convertible, again, re-entry. It's come back into us again off the vendor. We're happy to auction it again. It's beautiful. Why didn't it sell? I don't know. You tell me. Next one, again, fast Fords. Obviously a theme with us. We like fast Fords. This is a Ford Fiesta XR2i. Again, nice car. On a G plate, 89.90 in white. You look great in white, these cars. This is being re-entered again. The vendor has lowered the reserve again, so someone somewhere is going to get a bargain. Right, on to the next. Next car on the list is this, and I guess you guys have seen this before, but it's a bit different than it was last time. This is a Graham Paige, our good friend and one of our better buyers, Ken, bought this car, but unfortunately, because of the height of it, his dear lady wife Jenny struggles to get in and out of it, and I can see why, because it's at a certain height and it does affect your knees. However, when Ken bought it, he did spend a great deal of money on it. It's beautifully clean, fantastically presented. He's done lots to it. This is a very rare car, and it's a great looking car as well. It's very American, very rare. How many people have heard of a Graham Paige before you come and see this one? Not many, but come and see it. Been offered in the sale again in September. Come and have a look. So here we are outside, and this car has arrived, which is a very pretty MG Magnette. Now, we did have one a few sales ago that did exceptionally well, so that would tell us that the market for these is growing. This one, very nice in grey, nice red interior, and what I really like about it is the emblem bar. That's really nice, really period. The car's just lovely. It's fresh in. Yeah, come and have a look at this. This is nice. Then, moving on, probably to the other end of the spectrum, is a TVR Cerbera. Now this is an absolute beautiful machine. Fantastic colour, lovely interior. It's been very well looked after, come from a very good home. Has a TVR number plate on it. Price wise on this, I'm guessing it'll be early 20s, but you tell us. This is a very, very nice car. If you're in the market for a Cerbera, this is the one. It's even got the Spider style alloys on it as well, which is a special thing in TVR world. Come and have a look. Then we go on to a Porsche 911. We love a 911. Carrera S. Nice specification on this car, in grey, black leather, beautiful wheels, red calipers. Nice this. This is a very nice car. Very fond of that car. It's also got a wrap on it as well, by the way, so the front end is protected, which is quite good, the PDF wrap. Then we move on to MG Midget. Who doesn't like an MG Midget? They're wonderful cars. This one, British Racing Green, on wire wheels, black interior, wooden steering wheel, wooden dash, boot rack. It's fabulous, on an R plate, so it's 97, 98, chrome bumper. I think that may be a conversion, but come and make your own mind up on that. But this, just a nice car, just a nice car. Then we go on to this. Now then, this is a very special car. This is a Subaru Impreza WRX STi, all-wheel drive. Now this is a piece of a car. This is really, really impressive. Fantastic look about it. White wheels, black calipers. It's very nice. Again, it's come from a very good home. Needs to be seen, this car. This is very nice. If I open the door, you can have a look inside there. Got the Recaro seats in black, STi emblems on. It's just a nice thing, this. Need to come and see it. And then we move on to, right, next one, BMW 645 convertible. So the 645 is a petrol engine, just in case some guys think it's the diesel. Nice car, comes with a personalised plate. It's an Irish plate, but it takes the year off the car. It is a lovely car. Again, it's in grey. It's got the upgraded alloy wheels on, black leather interior, automatic gearbox. Again, they're a lot of fun, these cars, for not a lot of money. This car, I could be somewhere between £5,000 and £7,000, and that's a hell of a lot of car for very little money. Worth coming to have a look at. This has just arrived with us, so don't know an awful lot about it. Don't worry, Will and George there. Say hi, guys. Will and George just checking out this lovely bean. But this just come into us from a good customer of ours, Mercedes SL. Who doesn't like an SL? Great colour, lovely interior. Just passed an MOT with no viruses, he tells me, but do check that out. Again, very nice car. Still got the history file on the boot. It is the 380 model, so arguably the one to have, because the power weight ratio is perfect on this car. But nice car, good chrome, good paint, correct wheels, correct spec, factory hardtop. Moving on from the SL, we've got this, which is coming for our October sale. It's a bean. Now I have to say, George probably knows a whole lot more than I ever do. So hi George, tell us a bit about this.
Well, in truth, it's known as a Hatfield bean, and it's from 1928. It was the end of the production where they've been made in Birmingham. It's a wonderful car with great history, and I'm going to tell you more about it obviously in the video later on. The main reason being, with our facilities here we have in Warrington, we're able to get cars, and in this case this will be in our sale in October. But people will see it on our website already and be able to come and view it if they want to. It'll obviously be in display when the sale's on. It's a wonderful bit of history, great history file, and I'm looking forward to anybody that wants to have a look at this car. I would take great pleasure in telling them all about it.
Right, George, come and tell me about this, because again, this is more you than me. Come and tell me about this.
Is that
come on.
Because I'm older than you?
No.
I was born when these came out.
Was you?
Yeah, indeed.
So tell us about this.
All right. Daimler, very famous make of car, used by royalty way back for the whole of the century. You'll see pictures of Daimlers going in and out of Buckingham Palace in the 1910s. This is 1948, the Daimler DS18. As you can see, it's beautiful two-tone in cream and this nice blue. It has been used as a wedding car, but the interesting thing about it is Daimler's made really quality cars. An interesting thing about these Daimlers is the fact that part of the factory still exists in Coventry, and is part of the Coventry Car Museum where they store cars. If you look inside, which we can do, you can see it's very elegant. I'll open the door. Beautiful leather and all the seats, wood veneer everywhere. And as you can see, it has been used for a wedding. Oops, sorry. Lots of leg room, beautifully fitted out. The interesting thing about it is it's a pre-selector box. So in other words, I once drove at Lanchester in 1937, 12 horsepower. And what you basically do is you put your foot on the clutch and you can change your gear. And as soon as you let it out, away it goes. So this is in our sale, which is taking place on the 14th. Nice thing about this car is we like to have lots of cars in our sale that helps Julian sell cars when it's no reserve. This car is one of those. And we probably will have 10 or 12 cars, no reserve, which means they will sell on the day. Somebody here could buy a lovely bit of motoring history, not particularly fast, but a very elegant drive, and I'm sure would enjoy in doing so. So please come and have a look at this and any of the cars that we've got in that sale, particularly no reserves. They're here to be sold, and that's what we do, sell cars.
Now here's an interesting project for somebody, Citroen 2CV Special in red. Yeah, quite unusual because most of them you see are the special editions, which are Charlestons, Dollies, etc, etc. This one, standard car. Bright red, red hood. It is a barn find, it is a project. It does need a bit of loving. However, it would appear all to be there. So we think it's complete. The gentleman who owns it had it running because he put some petrol in it, albeit in a tube into the carburettor, and it did run. But it is a project, come and have a look at it. And one more thing I must tell you about it, because we just found out, it is showing, albeit 20 odd years ago, that it was a category C insurance loss. Can't see why, can't see what. It's obviously being repaired and repaired well, but a great project. As we all know, these are becoming very desirable now. Right, moving on. This has just come in, literally just been dropped off to us, and this is a Riley Elf Mark II, which, as we know, is probably the bigger, better, more luxurious Mini. This is a lovely thing, great colour combination, very period, very standard, has gone through a restoration. The car can be bought for somewhere between £5,000 and £7,000, and you know what? That is a lot of car for very little money. It's beautiful, it's been well cared for, it's got new tyres on it, great chrome. Come and have a look at it. And from one kind of Mini to another, a little bit different. This is a Mini Cooper S, okay, but again, it's a little bit different because it is, we believe, a John Cooper works. Now that means it's the special Mini. So it's black on black, black wheels, great car, very, very powerful, very fast. And you know what? As time goes on, things like this are going to become very, very collectible because it's the John Cooper. As we all know, where older Minis have gone, there will come a time when these will do the same thing. But you know what? In the meantime, it's a great daily driver and a lot of fun to behold in a car like that. And then last but not least, I believe, we did the Beetle last week, which is very nice, by the way, love that colour, is this, which is a Daimler 250 V8. Now this has just come to us from a lovely gentleman in Southport. Beautiful car in white, red leather. Again, it's lovely. It is very, very, very nice. And one of the nice things about this car, which as you learn as you go on, it's got the fiberglass front end, which means it's never going to rot. It's never going to look bad. It's always going to look like this. So you look at the front end of this car with the chrome, its AA badge, it just looks fantastic. But have a good look at this. This is beautiful. And you know what? This kind of surprised me because this car can be bought for less than £10,000. Now that is an awful lot of car for very little money. Come and see it. That's all for this week's walkabout. So if you want to come and see any of the vehicles, you can at Manor Park Classics. Like it says there, that's who we are. I'm sure you know that already. We are here in Runcorn in Cheshire. If you want to look on our website, it's www.manorparkclassics.com. Our next sale is on the 14th of September and the 15th of September. So 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, cars and bikes. Have a look on the website. It's all explained. Give us a call. Whatever you need to do, we're here to help. And don't forget, Manor Park Classics.